Ellie Goldstein, model, advocate, and the first contestant with Down syndrome on Strictly Come Dancing. As a dad raising a daughter with Down syndrome, I can't help but ask, what could this mean for her future and for every child like her? For those outside the UK, Strictly Come Dancing is one of the biggest shows on television. Think Dancing with the Stars in the US, but with an even more loyal fan base. Winning this thing, that's career changing. Ellie Goldstein has already been breaking barriers, from modeling for Gucci to having a Barbie made in her image to gracing the cover of Vogue, and now she's bringing that same trailblazing energy to prime time TV. But this isn't just about a contestant on a dance show. This is about challenging decades of assumptions about what people with Down syndrome can and can't do. The moment we get to see Ellie Goldstein on Strictly Come Dancing, it's going to change how the world sees people with Down syndrome. And when other children with Down syndrome see her, it's going to plant a seed. They're going to think, hey, that could be me. And when the rest of the world sees her, it's going to challenge their mental picture of what Down syndrome actually looks like. Here is the reality of how people feel about Down syndrome in 2025. And honestly, there was a piece of me that had this belief as well. But the more I dig into people like Ellie Goldstein, it changes my perspective. So her being on TV is going to be big. Here's what I'm talking about. While I understand the sentiment, I have to conclude it would be for the better. We will miss their innocence and childlike ways, but is that any reason to keep a human in such a state? Never able to drive a car, never able to fully take care of themselves, never able to go to college, get a degree, and get a job, never able to live the life the rest of us take for granted. It sounds more like we want them as pets. Now, I believe this person writing that comment wasn't trying to be cruel. They were talking about the ethics of gene editing and quality of life. But this is a great example of why representation matters, because there are too many people who still define Down syndrome as limitations. It's why we need Ellie on the stage, not as a token, but as a living, breathing counter argument.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and I'm a myth buster. Myth buster. Myth buster!
As a dad, I think about my daughter seeing Ellie Goldstein and finally getting to see others with her same features, with her same diagnosis succeed, being stars, competitors, performers, and just giving her the encouragement to believe. And people like Ellie, people like Kyle Landy is not only an inspiration to my daughter, but also to my daughter's family. So her sister, her brother, her aunts, her uncles, and everybody else in between are going to see her in a different light. Because if they see Ellie Goldstein performing on this Strictly Come Dancing, and doing her thing on it, that is going to influence how they look at my daughter. And if Ellie Goldstein can touch the hearts of my family, I know she can touch the hearts of the world, and everything that she accomplishes is going to influence our future.
When they find out that I'm a model, then they can see that's me, and then they are surprised by that. Because people out there can now see that I am confident, and they can see now that I'm living my life and I'm inspirational to them.
This may mean more adults with Down syndrome participating in competitions, in these dance shows. I have noticed that maybe even after she showed up as a model in Gucci, that there has been more inclusion in modeling in stores like Target. I don't know about you, but I've been noticing an uptick of models, of children models with Down syndrome posing, smiling. It is just a joy to watch.
Oh, wow. That is so cool, Dallas. You're gonna be on the table.
So the more moments we have like this, the less special our children are going to be, and the more normal they become. And I feel like that's the end goal, right? Of course, this one casting decision is not going to eradicate all the challenges that people with Down syndrome face. But representation is a start, and we have to celebrate our wins. Hopefully, what comes next are actual opportunities in workplaces, our community, and schools. Ellie being on Strictly won't automatically change laws or funding, but it can change the public will to make those changes. My hope when my daughter gets older is that she can be whoever she wants to be. And whoever she wants to be, I pray that it's productive. All I know is that I would be proud of whatever she chooses to do. I just want her to have that choice. I just want her to have that choice. So I want to hear from you. What moments of representation inspired you or your family? Drop your stories in the comments. And if you want to see more conversations like this, where we talk about the real, the raw, and the hopeful sides of fatherhood and Down syndrome, hit subscribe. Because the more we share, the more we shift the story. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and one love.